So, hi everyone, and welcome. I'm Zoya, and I'm really excited to have you with us today. I'm a proud volunteer with the UKAP Foundation, which is an organization that started over 10 years ago as just a small group of young professionals, which was mentoring students and creating learning opportunities. What initially began as that simple idea has grown into a full charity foundation now with one clear mission, which is helping young people move forward in life through education. Today, I'm joined by two amazing people who are both deeply involved with the foundation. First up is Lorijent Lamce. He's an accomplished finance professional who's been supporting UKAP for years as a mentor, a panelist at our Insight into Data event, and a regular attendee at our activities, and even a donor at our scholarship fund at last year's gala. Hi, Lorijent. Welcome in.
Hey, good evening. Thank you.
Also joined as well by Armela Shiba. She's one of our dedicated volunteers who's been working tirelessly behind the scenes, helping plan the gala program, managing logistics, and keeping everything running smoothly. Honestly, I would like to note that events like this only happen thanks to people like her and all the volunteers who give their time and energy to make it all possible. So, hi, Armela, welcome in.
Hi, Zoe. Thank you very much for the introduction.
Now, one of the biggest moments in our calendar is coming up soon, and that is the UKAP Foundation Gala, which we call it for a brighter future. It's happening on the 29th of November at the National Liberal Club. And today we're going to dive into what the gala is about, why it matters, and what goes into making it happen. And what you can look forward to this year, especially. Let's start with you, Armela. What inspired you to volunteer with the UKA Foundation to begin with, and to take such an active role in realizing the gala?
Well, first of all, I came in the UK 2 years ago, so I was a bit behind with the community here. And the fact that I discovered UCAP, it was at first it was like a mission for me to be part of the Albanian community. I'm raised in France, so I wasn't that part of the Albanian community there because there were less community, if I say so. They are mostly in the bigger cities, but not mainly when I was raised, where I was raised. So to come in London and to discover that there was actually a big community that was doing some events, networking. It was really interesting, so I tried to join. It was purely out of a selfish reason why me to belong to the community, but then it became to something bigger because I joined as a volunteer into the mentoring pillar. Then getting to know more while discussing with team members and knowing the other volunteers, I got an introduction of the gala. I wasn't part of the gala last year, but hearing as Marianne, one of the most passionate people regarding the gala, speak about gala, uh, it made me go there and have a look at it and really understand the mission. I think offering scholarships to people that are in need of that scholarship to build their future, it's what made me feel motivated and to give so much time into really building this gala and exploring the options of how to do a magical night where we can build for futures.
100%. And I'm going to be trying to get as much information out of you tonight. Lorient, as a
Good luck
long
with
time
that.
Lorient, as a long-time contributor, supporter, and donor at last year's gala, what keeps you engaged and willing to give so much in so many different ways to the UKA Foundation?
Oh, I think Armela summed it up. It's about community. It's about having a place where you can be surrounded by people who inspire you. And it's being able to give back to that community in the same sense. I've benefited from mentoring my whole professional career, probably before that as well, I would say. Every year, I think this is the smartest version of myself. And so every year, there's always something to learn. And that's because of the people around me who have experience in different ways, not just technically in like a career, for example, but different walks of life and different perspective. And being able to just take those in through a mentoring program and a partnership is hugely beneficial just to life in general. And I strongly believe that. That's why I have been part of the mentoring program for a long time now, and I hope I can continue to do so.
And we're grateful to see that it works and a lot of people believe in it just as much as we do. I mean, like, you've had a front row seat to all the preparation. Could you share a little exclusive with us? Maybe something exciting about what guests we can expect at this year's gala?
Look, if you asked me directly, well, you asked me directly, but I was aware of this question before. And I had to go through all the team members for them to stop me to say the names. Because I'm so excited for the gala. I'm so excited what we achieved and who are we bringing in that they had to stop me. And I exclusively told them, you should just say things in the chat and you just tell me, do not say anything. Do
They've
not say
stopped you,
any
but they
names.
haven't stopped me.
I will just mention two or three names that are already live in Instagram. It's
Yeah.
Majola Nalbani. Well, we have the
Yeah.
luck to have her join us. It will be a magical night. I will promise you this. We have Eva Buzo. I'm really, really keen to meet her, and I can't wait to meet her because she is really someone that I look really forward to know more about her, and it's an inspiration for all women, but also men.
True.
Um, then we have Elion Vesiu, who is a violinist. So I do believe that, yeah, that will add extra care to the talent show. Well, talent show, it's not that much of a show, it's them contributing with their talent. But
True.
yeah, it's a mix of different people who would bring into gala different skills and will make it a beautiful and unforgettable night.
Thank you so much. I'll try and ask you again. Maybe you're going to sneak some more names later on. Lauren, from your perspective, how does supporting students through UKAP reflect your vision as a professional and as a community supporter?
I would say that giving back is always good professionally and in terms of the community. I've been someone that's benefited from taking, in the mentorship perspective growing up. It feels right to then be on the other side, and whatever I can help with and whatever I can pass on, it just feels like my duty, if I can say that. Um, and I'd always also say that it's important for people to know that help is available, guidance is available, and that there are others who've gone through, whatever they may be going through, and they can provide some perspective or some, signposts as to which way to go. And that is what is really, really important to me as well, just to be able to say to people, hey, help is there if they need it, and whatever we can give, we're willing to do so in the mentoring program.
It's so interesting that you touched on this point from both perspective, as a mentee and as a mentor. So yeah, I feel grateful and a strong believer into the community of taking, but also giving back when the time comes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super grateful you touched on both ends. It's also inspiring to hear both sides, one giving time, or other resources, and more. How do you think these different forms of support come together to strengthen UCAP's impact and maybe can be maximized further for all of our collective good? Maybe Armela, do you want to take this?
Yes. Look, UCAP is based on volunteering, and as much as we give, that's how UCAP will progress. It's dependent on our time, on our priority, and I'm aware that not all of us have the same time to give because we also work outside of this community, outside of this organization. We have other things pending, but as much as we give here, as much UCAP will grow, and when UCAP will grow, it will be able to give us back, as Lorijent said. It's giving back by the success of the mentees, for example, or the success of the people who we help, or also just making possible for people to have a place where together and to make some network, or even just to have possibilities for education or works, for example, jobs. In this case, that's where we make all the connection possible, and we help each other grow. We help people who come to us grow, but also we help ourselves grow as UCAP. It's all connected. It's like a circle, like a chain. um, each potential factor or pillar will grow, but UCAP will grow with it. And every individual inside every pillar will grow with UCAP. And actually, I find it poetic. It's really beautiful.
We love it. What about you, Laurent? What do you think would strengthen UCAP's impact and maximize the collective good?
Um, I don't think impact has to be a grand gesture. I think there's a lot of impact to be had in just having a coffee with someone, to be able just to give them the connections, as Armela's saying, or the guidance, as I've been touching upon before, but also to give people positive role models. We know those conversations sometimes around Albanians in the country gets a bit difficult. It's important to show that, there is a lot of positive, high performing, influential, and inspirational people in our community as well.
That's so true, actually. I never had pictured this because I'm a student, I'm doing a master's, but every time we hear professors mention impact, and you always believe it's something big, but actually putting the spotlight of what an impact can actually mean to an individual changes the perspective of
Yeah.
the word, and is a beautiful annotation, actually. I'd like to ask you, Armela, what are you personally most excited about the gala, since you said that this is the first one that you're attending, and you're also attending as a volunteer and organizer this year?
Yeah. It would be meeting amazing people. Like, it's not only for the people that we've invited or that are willing to come in Gala, but also the networking part, meeting these amazing, incredible people, make connections. Why not? Because I may know someone, he may know someone. But also to see the fruits of the hard work in the background. We've been working so much, especially now that we're almost in the end, almost there in the day, like the most important day. It would be nice to see how all the mess, the chaos behind, actually created and gave birth to something amazing. And I'm really excited to see that, to see how people would see it like something easy, because it's there, it's all organized, but in the back, oh my God, we did suffer.
I have been supporting you from the background, and honestly, you've done an amazing work. I've also gone through it last year, so I completely understand where you are, but it's going to be so worth it because I've experienced it last year, and from a very unbiased opinion, it was amazing. We had a great time, so I can't wait to experience it again this year, and I'm sure it's even better because just growing and growing and growing. So yeah. Laurent, as a sponsor, what makes the gala stand out for you, especially, and why would you encourage others to join as well?
Um, I think it's just a beautiful moment of the year to celebrate our community, celebrate our people, also celebrate our culture, our flag. Dita Flamurit is very close by to the gala. And just to see some of the most talented people from Albania perform in a very beautiful setting. It's a very grand venue, I think, and seeing everyone just enjoying the moment as well just makes the whole thing feel very, very community based and wholesome. I think, it makes you really, really proud to be part of that community.
That's so true. We're going to end the call with some quick fire round questions to the both of you. I will probably say, Mila, if you want to start first answering, we'll do ladies first. So, one word to describe the gala this year.
Magic.
Laurent, what would you use?
Inspirational.
If you could invite any special guest to attend, who would it be?
Well, my special guest is already, it will be attending. I won't
Can I
say it.
say it? Can I say it?
Do you want to say it?
I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay. So my special guest is already confirmed, so it's fine. But I will say another name, Dua Lipa.
Ooh, very nice. What about you, Lorian?
I would say Lorijent for sure. And if he's on the list, please let me know now so I can be prepared.
Perfect timing as well, I'd say, after the beautiful match
Exactly.
we
Exactly.
had last weekend. Favorite moment from last year's gala? Obviously, Armela, you said that you didn't attend because you joined us later, but
I
something
have
that
a favorite. I have a favorite moment. Just
okay.
enjoying and being jealous that I wasn't there. Like all the pictures that you posted, I was like, The jealousy, it's a feeling, jealousy. I'll stick with that.
You're going to redeem yourself this year.
I hope so.
For me, it has to be the Vale that broke out towards the end of the night.
I struggled with the Vale Cuxi, but I'll try again this year.
You've had a year to practice.
Yeah, true. In regards to the dress code is a black tie. Would you vote for a bow tie or a straight tie?
Bow
Bow
tie.
tie. Bow tie.
Classic.
We like. In 3 words, what does For a Brighter Future mean to you?
Building next generation.
Wow, she's taken my 3 words. So,
Great, we think alike.
I guess vision, plan, and action.
I want to close with a huge thank you to the both of you for joining me today, and for everything you do to support the UKAP Foundation. It's just a pleasure from my side, to volunteer with people like you, and also to everyone watching or listening to us. Don't forget our Gala for a Brighter Future is happening on the 29th of November at the National Liberal Club. Tickets are already up on our website, so grab yours while they last, and I don't think there's many. If you or your organization would like to get involved, there are still collaborations and sponsorship opportunities open. It's a great way to make a real impact, because honestly, every ticket, every partnership, and every volunteer hour goes straight into supporting the next generation. Together, we're breaking down barriers, opening doors, and also creating opportunities that last well beyond one night, which is the night of the gala. Thank you so much for listening, whoever is listening, and for watching, whoever is watching. And we hope to see you all at the gala.
Thank you.
Bye,
Goodbye.
guys. Thank you so much. See you soon.